Alrighty, folks, we're once again 4-0 in our last 4 Gold Club tier package plays on my premium page. Like I said in the college basketball video, we had the Grizzlies plus 2.5 yesterday, and they covered the number by a measly half point in that Gold Club tier package pick. Tell you, better lucky than good sometimes. Now, the good news is, folks, I've got another Gold Club tier package play going off here this evening. Before we go ahead and get started, just want to take a quick time out and welcome you to my NBA free pick video here today for Tuesday, January 14th, 2025. Happy Tuesday to you. Hopefully you had a great start to the new week. And of course, if you're joining me for the first time here today, my name is Brock Page. I've been dishing out free sports picks on social media since 2016. And once again, folks, we are 4-0 at our last 4 Gold Club tier package plays. Of course, if you sign up for my full access, all-inclusive Gold Club membership, you're going to get access to every single premium selection of mine, every single package, every single day for the next 30 days. And with that, folks, let's go ahead and dive into some free content. We're going to take a look at the Thunder taking on the Sixers, 7 o'clock Eastern tip-off. Oklahoma City's minus 12 away from home, totals 219. And even though there's really not much to nitpick about when it comes to OKC, there are a few problem areas that could potentially hurt them. For one, they really don't get to the stripe a whole lot. As a matter of fact, these guys have gotten to the stripe fewer times a game than any other team except for one. Meanwhile, on the defensive side of things, well, OKC does tend to get in some foul trouble, and they really haven't rebounded well. Thunder's currently in the bottom 3 in defensive boards per game, and they're facing a Sixer team who has little problems getting to the stripe themselves. They're in the top 3 in free throws made per game. Tyrese Maxey leads the roster in scoring. Paul George averages over 16.5 points a game himself. When it comes to defensive play, Philadelphia is 6th in field goals allowed. Now, injury-wise, Drummond, Embiid, Lowry, and Martin are out for Philadelphia. Holmgren and Mitchell inactive for Oklahoma City. 5 out of OKC's last 9 did stay under the number. Meanwhile, Philly they saw unders recently against the likes of the Magic, Wizards, and Suns. I like the Sixers plus 12. Under 219. Next game, Cavaliers, Pacers, 7 o'clock Eastern start. Cleveland's minus 8.5, totals 233. As good as Cleveland's been, well, they did fail to cover in 3 out of their last 4, bottom 10 in guarding the 3 ball. And unfortunately for them, the Pacers are in the top 10 in shooting the 3 ball themselves, 4th in offensive field goal percentage. Pascal Siakam makes 40% of his attempts from beyond the arc, club leader in scoring. Benny Mathurin averages 16.5 points per contest himself. And as good as Cleveland's been on the other side of things, well, it's Indiana who's on a 6-game winning streak at the moment, 7-1 against the point spread in their last 8. Now, injury-wise, Halliburton's questionable for Indy. Nesmith is out. Meanwhile, for Cleveland on the other side, Ty Jerome is day-to-day. Keep an eye on him. When it comes to the total, the Cavs saw unders recently against the likes of the Hornets, Warriors, and this very Indy team. Meanwhile, the Pacers saw their last 5 straight outings stay under the total as well. I like the Pacers plus 8.5, under 233. Next game, Suns, Hawks, 7:30 East. Phoenix is minus 4.5, totals 235 and a hook. And both teams definitely with the ability to score a lot of points. Phoenix is a top 10 field goal shooting team, 7th in three-point percentage. Kevin Durant averages over 27 points a night. Tyus Jones, 42% shooting from beyond the arc. Meanwhile, Atlanta on the other side, top 5 free throw making team, 6th in points per contest. Young and Bogey are day-to-day. Johnson, Zeller, and Nance are out. Meanwhile, for the Suns on the other side, Nurkic is scratched. Allen's questionable. The Suns saw overs recently versus Charlotte, Atlanta, and the Pacers. 8 out of Atlanta's last 10 got over the total themselves. And if you want to see whether I like the Hawks plus the points or if I like the Suns laying the points, this game is being featured as today's NBA tier package pick on my premium page. But as far as making a free play is concerned, I like the over 235.5. And unfortunately, folks, I have no free pick available for you in that Kings-Bucks game. Next matchup, Pelicans-Bulls, 8 o'clock East. Chicago's -1, totals 241. Now the Bulls won 5 out of their last 8, second in three-pointers made. Zach LaVine drills 45% of his long balls, team leader in points. Nikola Vucevic, he's making 42% of his three-pointers, double-digit rebounds a game. And they're facing a Pelicans team who's just 8-22 overall for the year, 3-7 in their last 10. And when it comes to defensive play, New Orleans has the second highest defensive field goal percentage in the NBA. Now, injury-wise, Murray's questionable, Jones is out. Meanwhile, for Chicago, Sanogo and Craig are still out for them. White and Dosunmu day-to-day. I like Chicago -1. Next matchup, Nuggets, Mavericks, 9:30 p.m. East. Denver's -3, totals 235. The Nuggets are 8 games above 500, plenty of scores. Michael Porter Jr. averages nearly 20 points a game, 40% shooting from downtown. And Christian Braun, he's making 55% of his attempts from the field, 13.5 points a game for him. And they're facing a Dallas club who lost 7 out of their last 10, failed to cover in all of those contests except for 2. And when it comes to defensive play, well, the Mavs are currently in the bottom 10 in defensive turnovers. Doncic out, Irving questionable, Gordon, Jokic, Murray, straw their day-to-day for the Nuggets. Keep an eye on them. Nuggets went 60% to the over in their last 10. Dallas overs recently versus Portland and Cleveland. Give me Denver -3, over 235. Next and final breakdown, Nets, Blazers, 10 o'clock East. Portland 5.5, total 218. Portland 13-25, losers of 5 out of their last 7. 25th in scoring, bottom 5 in shooting from three-land. Brooklyn on the other side, 8th in three balls made, 4th in shooting from the foul line. Claxton, Simmons, Russell, and Johnson questionable. Watford, Bogey, Thomas, Lewis out. Portland on the other side, Banton, Avija, Williams questionable. Grant, Thibault inactive. Portland went 4-2 to the under in their last 6. Brooklyn unders recently versus Detroit, Indy, and Milwaukee. I like the Nets +5.5. Under 218. And with that, folks, now it's time for our quick pick recap. Philly +12, under 219. Pacers +8.5, under 233. I like the over 235.5 in that Suns-Hawks game. I have no free pick available for you in the Kings-Bucks game. Bulls -1.5, getting the job done over the Pelicans. Denver -3, over 235, and give me the Nets +5.5, under 218. And with that, folks, that's going to do it for me. Don't forget to check me out on my premium page. If you do end up getting a membership here today, you're going to get access to that package every single day for the next 30 days. And as an added bonus, you're also going to get access to all of my cheaper memberships during that time frame, absolutely free. They're going to be included with your membership. That's why I was telling folks, that Gold Club package, it's a full access, all-inclusive membership. Gives you access to every single premium selection of mine, every single package, every single day for the next 30 days. But most importantly, folks, gotta thank you for joining me right here on the free video. Really hope you enjoyed all this great free content, all this great free information. With that said, folks, happy Tuesday to you. Best of luck to you. And I look forward to seeing you later on today on my premium page.